That's it.
Mina Dr. Martin Gbonda. I work as Director, Interministerial Coordination and Policy Coherence in the Office of the Presidential Initiative on Climate Change, Renewable Energy and Food Security, Office of the President.
We see una can do a tour today in the Bumbuna Idgo. What are the reasons for this matter?
This night field trip will take to Bumbuna here for look at two things. One, the operations of the dam itself for the generation of electricity where they serve in Freetown and the environment around the Bumbuna area. And the other one for look at the water catchment, for look at the watershed around the dam, for see how much environmental damage don't take place, for see what kind of policies or what kind of interventions we will come up with as a government going forward.
You don't go around the facilities and you don't see some of the facilities here. So, what are your observations so far?
The facilities, we say we have the facility in place, and the dam itself, the turbines are working well. You see, say the plant is doing well. The spillways and even the rake we're supposed to move the debris from the dam, all is working well. The only problem we're having now is the rainfall pattern. The rain may fall the way we ever they expect. It's unprecedented that the low level water don't hamburg the supply of electricity down to Freetown. So if we watch what did happen then few days there, we see we don't drop to below 5 megawatts produced from Bumbuna here. And then because the water level is very, very low.
During the tour, one of the things we mentioned are the human activity around the dam. What are some of the things in way una able to observe around in terms of human activity?
We see a lot of people they do farming around the dam itself, and downstream. When you look downstream, we see the kind of line that we don't already create from up outside they do the farming to down the. Once they don't do farming up the hill, you get biomass where the erode come down to the dam once the rain starts falling. So that itself is a very big problem because it has to stop the turbines working in future. But thank God we have the Bumbuna Watershed Management Authority, and they here in place. They are working, they manage, they watch what they happen at the dam. If at all there are debris, they can go there and remove them. They get them boats the way they use, go around the river for collect the small debris them when they come into the river. Also, I see some mechanisms where they don't put in place where they stop the debris, especially the bigger ones, from getting into the dam, getting to finding their way to the turbines. So that's very, very good. Apart from the rake, who they see there, the rake actually supposed for go around the dam, collect all the debris, and then put it into something like a train where they move from right in the middle of the river to the bank, so that then debris move go to the turbines, and the turbine that will spoil the machine. Actually, the turbines now will depend on able for spin the water so that we generate electricity from here.
We talked to one of the workers at Bumbuna, and he said the reason we make women and people that come around for good farming activity now because government refuse to compensate them.
Well, yeah, that's another story, and that's another reason why we're actually here. This is a pre-visit. We're going to make a major visit later on for get consultation meetings with the authorities in Bumbuna. So what in that visit they get for do now for discuss with the people that frankly foresee why they have to really do farming here. If at all it's about livelihood, now no more they depend, but for me they able for get waiting for it, then we'll have to see what kind of intervention will come in it as government. For say we stop them from doing their farming, but at the same time we provide alternative livelihoods for them. And I think that's what they're talking about. Say government need to compensate them. Yes, if you have to stop them from doing the farming, then you get to look out for alternative source of living. And that now will get for come maybe next week or the week after that. We'll get discussion with the stakeholders on the ground to see which kind of measures we'll be able for coming with.
You talk about policy. What are the policy owner go put in place in terms of to address the immediate situation of Bumbuna?
We actually get one policy document, what they call the Bumbuna Watershed Management Authority Act of 2008. That one, as you know, in age now, they kind of appear a little obsolete, because the way they dam in the way they come up with the policy be different from the way situation they now. So what we're doing as a government now, for try to see how we can improve on that act, for see not only to improve, to take on board the current situation of the dam and the dam area, but also for include other hydroelectric power dams around the country. We get here Bumbuna, we get Bikongo, we get Dodo, Nakenima, we get Singimi and Moyamba. All these are potential hydroelectric power stations that might come up in the near future. So what we're going to be doing, we will get discussions with the different stakeholders and the different areas and what I don't mention, for see what we can do both for protect the environment of the dams where they exist and the operations of the dam.
Thank you very much.